Hi, everyone. My name is Lanai Jennings, and I'm the project director of Marshall University's Special Education and Resilience Grant. This grant is an interdisciplinary personnel grant funded by OSEP, and the purpose of our grant is to train special education teachers, school counselors, and school psychologists to provide effective supports and evidence-based interventions for high-need children with disabilities. I'm co-presenting this poster with Dr. Jennifer Tiano and Ashley Warwick. Dr. Tiano is our expert coach and trainer in our grant. She is the person that delivers the teacher-child interaction training and the follow-up. And then Ashley Warwick is one of our special education students at Marshall University, and she's been a scholar in our program for a little bit over a year now. All of our scholars are trained and provided an initial 2-day professional development on TCIT. TCIT is the acronym for Teacher-Child Interaction Training. And as noted on the poster, TCIT significantly reduces child disruptive behaviors and it increases teacher use of positive attending skills. Teachers who have used TCIT have reported high satisfaction rates for this evidence-based program. And so we also think that is important. TCIT is based on the principles from behavior, attachment, developmental, and social learning theories, as well as traditional play therapy. TCIT includes 2 phases. The first is child-directed interactions, where a teacher really works to strengthen their relationship with the child. And then the second phase is teacher-directed interaction, and that's where a teacher practices providing effective commands that a child complies with. We spend the majority of our time with scholars in learning to implement the PRIDE skills, and this comes during that first phase or that CDI phase of the grant. PRIDE skills consist of positive behaviors that we want all school personnel to exhibit. The PRIDE acronym stands for praise, reflect, imitate, describe, and enjoy. And all of our scholars in the first cohort were trained to mastery with these PRIDE skills. And what I mean by mastery is that each scholar has to be able to provide 10 specific label praises, 10 reflections, and 10 behavioral descriptions in a 5-minute session. And they cannot have any more than 3 questions, commands, or critical statements altogether. And those questions are difficult because we know that questions are important in a lot of teaching and educational settings. But within CDI, our focus is really letting the child take the lead and strengthening that relationship. So it is important to minimize those. All of our scholars in our first cohort were able to meet mastery, and that's despite having very few in-person opportunities across that 2-year period. We did much of the coaching and professional development over Zoom, and we're quite pleased with our scholar progress. You can see that we have started with our second cohort, and we have an example graph provided here, and you can see scholar progress for one candidate over 3 different sessions. And so they're very quickly able to increase those praises, the specific praise that we want to see and know is so effective for students, and the reflection and the behavioral description. What can be tricky for candidates is working to minimize the use of those questions. So CDI does take practice over time, but our scholars are enjoying it. So this is just an introduction to our grant and TCIT implementation. If you have any questions or would like to share comments with us, please feel free to contact us. You can see my contact information in the lower right-hand part of the screen. Thank you so much.